Hey guys, Masterson here and welcome back to another video. So today in this video, obviously you guys know that the new Frisians came out last Wednesday, but this was not the only update that happened. In the news it says that the Trakehner's were also updated, and if you didn't know, the infamous Trakehner Gaits were all botched and glitched, and the Star Stable community had a lot to say about these horses. When the Gaits first came out, the community absolutely hated them. They complained about every little thing about this horse's gaits, including the trot, which I think was the biggest thing that people really didn't like. However, I actually liked the original gaits. The trot reminded me of an extended trot, which they do in dressage a lot, but of course, the community always has something to hate on, and unfortunately, the Trakehner's have fallen victim to the criticism. So with this, Star Stable decided to update their gaits to see if they could get people to like them, and they didn't. The community went after the second updated gaits, maybe even a little bit worse than they did the first time. I think because they were rushing to get the new gaits out because everyone apparently hated the gaits so much. They rushed it and there were so many little glitches that you could see in the gaits. So now Star Stable has went back and re-updated the gaits for the third time to try to get people to like it. So we are going to be taking a look at the new gaits. I might have a comparison. I'm not too sure as I'm filming this video now, but while I'm editing, I might have a comparison to put right next to it. So we'll just have to see about that. But anyways, we're going to be taking a look at these new gaits because I'm actually curious. I have yet to see them. All I know is that they apparently have updated them. So here's my Trakehner. Also, I may be saying the name wrong. This is a very hard breed to pronounce, so I'm just trying my best, okay guys? Last time I said their name, I got bullied for it. I cried for days. Okay, I'm joking. I didn't cry for days. But before we take a close look at this horse, I kind of want to take it to a paddock just to make sure I can get the best angle of it. But like I said, I wasn't bothered by the first set of gaits. I actually thought they were pretty cute, but the community has spoken and they were not a fan, so Star Stable wanted to please the community by updating them, and it got butchered, so let's just hope no one goes after them this time. Alright, so now that we're here, we're going to be taking a look at all of the gaits. I should probably turn off my area notifications because they're kind of annoying. So first things first is the walk. Alright, so the walk actually looks kind of the same as it used to, which I'm perfectly fine with because I was never against the walk or the trot or anything like that. So I'm fine with it looking the same as it was before. I think this horse is so pretty. Honestly, I really like the Trakehner's. I just never ride it. Next is the trot. Now this is the one that gets the most hate every time they update it, but honestly, this new one looks really good. It looks like they still kept the kind of extended look to it, but this time it's not as low, and I think it looks a lot fancier, which I'm a big fan of. I'm pretty satisfied with the trot. I hope everyone else is, but I think I've been seeing some criticism even on these gaits. But this is most likely the last time that they're updating this horse, so let's stop complaining, guys. There's only so much that they can do. The fact that they went back and updated these gaits even though they lost the files to the last ones is really crazy, because I know how it feels to lose the files for projects and having to go back and redo everything. It's super annoying. So props to Star Stable for doing that for us, because they definitely did not have to. But anyways, moving on to the canter. I've always been a big fan of Star Stable's canters. I don't know why, but I really like how they make their canters look. This one I will say is very rocky, but it's still really cute, so I'm not mad about this at all. I will say it does come up a little aggressively though. However, like I said, it's perfectly fine by me. Now the extended canter, or the slow gallop, whatever you like to call it. I really like this gait. I think this one is probably the cutest out of all of them. I like how powerful it is in the front. I think this is a really good gait. Definitely one of my favorites. And then onto the gallop. This is probably my least favorite, just looking at it now. It's not too bad, I just don't like how the neck moves, but other than that, it's not bad at all. I will say that the trot is probably my favorite gait out of all of them, which is really funny because the trot was the one that was hated on the most, and now it's one of my favorites. I think this horse was updated for the best, and I actually might use this horse a lot more because I've always liked the Trakehner's. I just stopped riding them so much. I'm not too sure why, but I did get this particular one in the app, which of course takes a while to get, so I feel like I definitely should ride it a little bit more because of the work and effort that I put into trying to get this horse. It's really funny how we buy horses on Star Stable just to sit in our stable, because we find those horses that we really like and we just ride them for a couple months before switching to new ones. I think I should put a little bit more effort into riding my other horses, since obviously I spent some star coins on them, so it's definitely worth it. But with that being said, I personally really like these horses now. I think they're super cute. I do want to thank Star Stable Stable once again for going back and updating these horses despite their files being deleted. I really feel like I would have been way too lazy to do that. So the fact that Star Stable did that is actually pretty crazy. But I have noticed as I'm running around, a lot of people are starting to use these horses again. That's actually a really good sign because it means the community might be liking these horses again. And that's a big step because these horses definitely were not a fan favorite. I think they were one of the most hated horses in Star Stable at the time. But now that they're updated, I think for sure the community will change their mind and they'll definitely start to like this breed again. I've personally always loved this breed, but I don't mind the changes at all. I think they're really nice. I think the trot looks way better than it used to. So let's just hope that Star Stable finally gets these horses right and the community does not give them any backlash for these animations. But with that being said, guys, winter break is upon us. I have 2 weeks off, so I'm hoping to record a lot more than I usually do. So be sure to look out for that because I'm super excited for it. I'm gonna try to get videos out every other day, at least try. I probably won't be able to do that because I do run into stuff like games and things in real life that I want to do outside of video creating, but look out for new videos coming out a little bit more frequently than they were before. But anyways, guys, that's going to be the end of this video. I know it was a little bit short and kind of random, but I had yet to see these gaits, and what better to see them than with you guys so you guys could see my first reactions to them. And overall, I'm pretty satisfied with these horses and their gaits. I most likely will be riding this horse around a lot more than I used to, and I hope you guys feel the same way. Feel free to comment down below what you think of the new gaits, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!